everybody, it's your favorite bulker here, back with another tier list. And you know I'm all about bulking, so why not go over which of the 9 classes are the best to bulk with? I would put Demo Man on moderate. He has a good amount of meat on his bones, but due to his alcoholism, it would make it a bit of a tricky substitute for real meat. Making you drunk would be fun for a couple of times though. But yeah, Demo Man, he's moderately tasty. Next up, Engineer. I would have to put him on a quick bite, and you might say, oh, well, he's rather smart. Oh, but have you seen his frame and how little meat there is? There's only so much substitute that you can replace lead with meat before you're just eating a robot. And I love robots, but I would rather eat real meat. Next up is Heavy. And if this Heavy is not a friend of yours, then they're a top tier bulker. You want to go after Heavies. They have the most amount of meat to muscle ratio and allows for a mighty feast. A feast beyond belief. Medic. I would put him in rather tasty. Now he is lighter than a lot of the other people, but due to how he is structured and how many souls he can have, you have the potential to gain yourself an extra soul, which could be pretty fun. Next up is Pyro. Now, I put him in moderate below Demo Man, and you might say, why is that? It's like cracking open an oyster. The meat on the inside is so yummy. But on the outside, it's a pain in the ass to get it. And I'm being honest with you, I'm not taking 10 years just to get to my meat. Next up is Scout. He's going to a quick bite. He is very lanky, very bone. If I want like a prep-up bar, then I'll have a Scout. But if I'm not really in the mood, or if I'm, a little bit peckish, I'll also go for a Scout. But if I'm really hungry, that's gonna be like the popcorn to my steak. Next up is Sniper. Sniper would actually be put at moderate. He is still skinnier than some of them, but sometimes there are snipers out there that are just rather large, and you can get a good decent amount of meat. The only issue is trying to get to them, since they're usually far away. Next up is Soldier, and he is above Medic and rather tasty, and it's due to the fact that he has a good amount of muscle, fat, and weird brain, making for a fun bulk, but maybe not the top tierest of bulk, especially if you get his insanity. And then at number 1, the worst snack ever. Now you may say, really? Worse than Scout? Wouldn't he be a snack? The problem is, they are kind of like bulkers like us. They go up behind someone and they eat them immediately. The main problem is it's hard to grab those little fuckers. With Scout, I can at least gun them down or grab them with my fist. Half the time the spy's already gone by the time I, get the meat. And half the time they use a dead ringer, which means I get a tofu spy instead of a real spy. Alright, and if you guys enjoyed this tier list, again, please leave a subscription and a follow, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay bulking!